what's up, you guys? I decided today is gonna be more of like a chit chat video. I have my coffee ready to go. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me a bunch of questions. I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A. I feel like I haven't done one. I feel like I've never done one actually, maybe at the beginning of my channel, and I have been getting a lot of new subbies lately, so I feel like a lot of you guys maybe don't really know me or know much about me. So I asked you guys to ask me questions about my apartment, about going to school, about life, about anything. Let's see how crazy these questions get, and I'll try to answer as many as I possibly can. Before I get into the questions that y'all sent to me, I just wanted to cover like kind of the basics. So my name is Stephanie Andrea. I am 23 years old. I currently live in Brooklyn, New York, and I just moved here. I just moved out of my mama's house. I've been living here for about a month now, and I really like it so far. I do go to school. I'm a college student. I'm in my second year at FIT, and my business is FBM, or Fashion and Business Management and Merchandising. I also have an online website, so I sell Y2K vintage goodies on there, so if y'all want, y'all can check it out. The link is always in my description. I am single for right now. I love thrifting, I love vintage, I love the early 2000s, I love the 90s. Oh, also I'm a Scorpio if y'all are into astrology, and I feel like that's about it. So let's get on into these questions. First one, what was the worst part of an exciting move? The worst part about moving was definitely giving up my car. I think that's what they're like referring to, like moving to my new place. But I had a car back when I lived in Long Island, which is where my mama's house is, and giving up my car was like the most painful thing I ever had to do. My car was literally my baby. That was my everything. I spent so much time in my car, y'all. Like, I have so many memories in that car. It was my first car I ever bought. I bought it when I was 18. Had it for 5 years. Then having to adapt to walking everywhere. Like, bitch, my shoes, they going through it. All my shoes is dirty as hell because I just been walking everywhere. That's like kind of been the hardest part about the move. So I feel like people are curious about my sexuality. I do consider myself heterosexual. I'm attracted to men mostly. Would you rather only wear clothes from the thrift or never be able to thrift again? I would only wear clothes from the thrift. Like, crazy. Like, literally 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted or secondhand, bought probably from Depop. So literally, like, I barely shop anywhere else besides the thrift store. So I get this question a lot, where do I buy my bags and purses? For the most part, I could find bags either at the thrift store, on Depop, or if you live in New York, on Canal Street. They're not 100% authentic. They're not authentic at all. But I personally don't care. I know a lot of people think that's kind of like controversial to like wear like fake bags, but to me it's not really an issue. They're all over the place in New York. People wear fake bags, people wear fake shoes, people wear fake everything. Like, it's really not a big deal, I guess. Just my kind of like view on it. I really don't mind. When did you first notice you began to become popular on YouTube? So I started YouTube when I was 20 years old. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years consistently, and I first noticed around my 3rd video I was able to get 100,000 views, and it was a nail vlog. I used to do nail vlogs all the time. I haven't done them in a long time. Just me going to the nail salon, and everyone seemed to really like it, and that's kind of when I started gaining traction. I guess that really like motivated me to keep going. Like, wow, like maybe this could be something for me. Okay, how do you maintain your business? Being a business owner is probably the most stressful thing I've ever done, but I love it so much, and it's so fun, and it's so motivating. The way I maintain my business, I do buy and sell vintage basically, but I'm also able to source things and buy brand new things and put those on my website as well. So it's kind of a mixture of both. It all has that like early 2000s/90s vibe. Everything is done in this room right here, so all my inventory is here. I pack packages, I ship them out from here. Well, I drop them off at the post office, but I put all the shipping labels here, and then I walk my ass to the post office. I basically set aside days that I just dedicate to my business. I take it like a job. I'll put aside time, or even like a whole day where I'm just like business, like replying to emails, packing packages, shipping things out, taking product pictures, posting them on my website. Like, it will literally take a full day out of the week, but once you start getting those sales in, it's like so satisfying. What made you want to start YouTube? Well, I always wanted to start YouTube since I was literally like 10 years old. Like, I grew up watching like Juicy Star 07, Michelle Phan, like people like that, and I was just like, oh my god, that looks so fun, just like making videos. Their life just seemed so glamorous to me. I just like wanted to be them, I guess, and now I'm doing it. Someone asked, do you think you'll live in New York forever?
Before I answer this question, I just want to say I'm sorry I'm being so rude and not saying I love you back. I love you guys. I guess I was just like focused on the questions, but yeah, I love you guys. My bad.
Honestly, I do think I will live here forever. I don't see myself living anywhere else besides New York. I was born here. I love it here. I'm the type of person, I get bored so easily, and in New York there's always something to do. What is the biggest goal you want to reach in life? I tell my friends this all the time, is I'm going to touch 1 million before the time I'm 30. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Well, I kind of do. I have a little bit of a plan, but I'm determined to touch 1 mil by the time I'm 30, and that's my major life goal at the moment. Okay, where are your go-to places to shop? So you guys know I love a good thrift store. I'm still trying to find a good one out here in Brooklyn. Back in Long Island, I had my OG thrift stores, which I would hit maybe like once a week. Besides that, I'm trying to get away from fast fashion a little bit, but from time to time I do find myself shopping at Forever 21. Sometimes they have cute things. I recently went in there and they were having a collab with Juicy Couture, and I bought one of their bathing suits, and I just love that, you know, you could find stuff for the low. So yeah, I find myself shopping at Forever 21 sometimes. I shop on Depop like it's my fucking job. Like, I'm always on Depop. Honestly, they need to sponsor me because I talk about Depop all the damn time. Sometimes eBay, you can find good vintage pieces on eBay if you're looking for something specific. How is your love life going? Okay, my love life is shit. It kind of started picking up like when I moved to Brooklyn. I do use Tinder, and everyone like slut shames me for it. They're like, oh, you know that's the hookup app, blah blah blah. But I feel like more so that's just the app where you can meet people, because literally everybody is on that app. I literally put on the app like no hookups. Like, I'm not looking for that. Like, I literally just want to meet people because I am new to the area. So yeah, like I went on, I would say 3 dates. Was it 4? Okay, I went on 4 dates. Like, I'm not really like catching a vibe with anybody. It's more just like really like chill, meeting up, you know, have dinner or whatever, chit chat a little bit, but like it doesn't really go anywhere, and then I end up ghosting them because I don't like anybody. I know I'm the worst, but that's basically my love life at the moment. What is your favorite piece in your room? By the way, you inspired me to redo my room. Yay, I love that for you. Okay, my favorite piece, maybe my mirror. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Right there is my mirror, guys. I've always wanted a huge mirror just to take like fit pics, and also I put like these like LED like neon lights around it. I got it on Amazon. Best Sanrio stores in NYC. Love your energy and content. Thank you so much. There's a little shopping center that is on Elizabeth Street in Chinatown, and they are actually an authenticated Sanrio store, and they have so many goodies. It's so cute and it's so low-key. Like, I don't know how anybody knows about this store, but somebody put me on a while back. It's like on the like bottom floor, and it's just like a little tiny like Hello Kitty wonderland. Like, it's amazing, and they actually have good prices because they are an authenticated retailer. Someone asked, are you planning on traveling? Yes, there will be traveling vlogs soon. I am going to Miami in about 1.5 months, so you guys will see that vlog. And then I am planning a big trip at the end of the summer. Nothing is definite yet, so I don't want to say and jinx it, but I do want to go to a European country and go somewhere overseas. I actually just renewed my passport so I could finally leave the country. Oh my goodness. So someone asked me about my roommate Alex, and he's a sweetheart. Someone said that he comes off rude. Like, no way. He's just quiet and to himself. He's actually the sweetest person ever, and we all get along and we all hang out all the time. So if you guys don't know, I do have 2 roommates. One is my sister and one is our friend Alex, and we have so much fun all the time together. We hang out and we go out to eat, and you know, we do cute stuff. So nah, he's the best. How much is it to go to your college? FIT. So FIT is actually a CUNY school, so it is a city school. That makes it a lot cheaper and a lot more affordable, so that's kind of why I decided to go there for my degree. I think it's like 7,000 a year, about something like that. Can you tell us more about your job? So my job at the moment, since I moved, I did have like a regular kind of 9-to-5 job before I moved, but it was part-time. Now my job basically consists of the money I make on YouTube off AdSense, the money I make off sponsorships on YouTube, as well as sponsorships on Instagram, and all the money I make from my business, so selling clothes. I think that's it. So that's why when I tell you guys shopping for my business is the best way to support me. That's how I keep my lights on, that's how I pay my rent, and as well as that, keeping my YouTube views up. That's basically my job right now. I'm a full-time content creator. So my job before I moved to Brooklyn, I was a home health aide part-time. I only worked 2 days a week, but they were 12-hour shifts. I started doing that when I was 18. I'm 23 now, so 5 years. I was a home health aide, and I would basically go to my client's home or a patient's home and take care of them, clean them, feed them, make sure they take their medication, basically just hang out with them. So I am a certified home health aide. That's what I do. I take care of your grandmas and grandpas. Where are you getting all the supplies for your stores? So the supplies I get from my store, like for packaging and things like that, I mainly order off eBay or Amazon. As far as my business cards go, I use Zazzle, and you're able to like customize your business cards, and I get a pack of 200 for 50 bucks, so not too bad. Do you speak Spanish or any other languages? I speak Spanish very, very little. Like, I could understand pretty well, but my mom is Colombian, so I feel like if I speak to anyone who isn't from Colombia, I don't really comprehend what they're saying, and I don't really understand their dialect because I'm not that fluent in it. So it starts to get a little like confusing to me and gets a little mixy. And speaking it, I suck at it. I stumble upon words. I stutter, like I second guess myself, and then I just sound like a dumbass. So I'd rather not speak Spanish. I know I really should learn, but maybe one day. Okay, someone asked, what is your go-to fit? My go-to outfit is definitely black leggings, a black hoodie, and my pink Crocs. That's my go-to outfit. I wear Crocs like literally 90% of the time, especially because out here I have to walk everywhere. I need comfortable footwear, y'all. Drop some recommendations down below of comfortable footwear that I could cop, because I have like no comfortable shoes. Like, I noticed that when I moved out here. Someone said, can you tell us the story of your first breakup? So I actually do have a story time up of my first breakup, and he cheated on me basically, and then we were never able to like rebuild the trust after that, so we ended up just like going our separate ways. But my first breakup was in high school. Yeah, if you guys want to hear the full story in detail, go to that video. I'll try to like either like plug it somewhere around here. What is your favorite shoe that you own? My favorite shoes at the moment, well, probably my Travis Scott ones. I do love those. I do get a lot of wear out of those, and they're like a fairly comfortable shoe. Aside from that, I wear my Chanel trainers. I literally wear those all the time because they're actually super comfortable. Have you thought about getting more piercings? I do want to get just maybe one more on my ear. I don't think I would get any more body piercings. I only have like my nose and my belly button pierced, so I don't really know what else I would get besides that. What do you look for in a man? This is what I look for in a man. Has to have a job or some sort of income coming in. I really don't like scammers or guys who be getting their money on streets. I love me like a good clean man. I don't want to worry about you like getting arrested and me having to bail your ass out. I love an educated man, a man who can speak on a lot of different topics. I don't know, I love a man who can dress. Obviously that's important, but it's not everything. I have dated men who aren't really into fashion or anything like that. I don't know, I just love like a cut, clean, like wholesome man who can handle his own. Any thrifting advice? Okay, if you're in a thrift store, definitely take your time. You can't just like rush through a thrift store, and I know it can get kind of boring, so definitely bring your headphones in, maybe like call a friend. Thrifting, you're gonna see a lot of ugly clothes before you find even one cute piece, so take your time with it. Look through everything in the thrift store. No shortcuts, because you never know where you're gonna find something fire. Check the kids section, check the men's section, check the grandma section, check the furniture. Sometimes you can find good house pieces. Don't get lazy. Set aside a good 2 hours to just walk around and look through everything. So I got 2 questions that were similar. How do you manage your bills, and how do you manage your money without over splurging? It's so hard sometimes. Okay, so this is something that I've kind of adapted to over time. When I first got a job and first started getting money, I just wanted to spend my check and run my account to $0 all the time. But over time you realize like, I'm working hard, I need something to show for it, you know, I need to have money in the bank. Basically how I do it is like, I have a goal. Sometimes, say in a month, my goal is to save $1,000 by the end of the month. Basically that'll be my main focus. I basically push myself to that goal. So whenever I'm about to go out to eat, I'm like, damn, like what's more important, going out to eat or hitting my goal this month? You know, do I really need this t-shirt for $20, or would I rather reach my goal? And you kind of like distinguish what is more important to you. Like if you really want that shirt and it's really rare and you're probably never gonna find it again, okay, get the shirt. But if it's just a whatever shirt and you're just looking for reasons to spend your money and it's not really worth it at the end of the day, and you'll probably not care about that shirt by tomorrow, then no, it's not worth it. Definitely setting goals is a huge thing, because if you're just like, oh, I want to save money, it's like, okay, how much money and by when? Also, having savings in the bank, never get below a certain number. So I always have a certain amount of money in the bank, and if I want to splurge, I never allow myself to get below that number. If I splurge, I have to hover above that number. If not, I'm not splurging, like I'm not buying anything. Big tip, y'all, whenever you want to buy something, always check secondhand first. And what I mean by that, like if you're in H&M, if you're in Forever 21, if you're in the Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada store, any store you go to, if you really like something, you really want something, try to find it secondhand, try to find it used, try to find it on Depop or on eBay, you know, those secondhand selling websites, because sometimes you can find that item, the same item or something similar, for like half the price, plus you can negotiate down. That's basically what I do with everything. Compare prices, find the best price. Don't just find the first thing you like and cop it right away. You can find anything used, and it could be like brand new, just worn once, and find it for like less cost, and I don't contribute to a major corporation that is bad for the environment, but I still get a cute outfit. What is the best way to grow your fan base? There's not really like a formula to grow your fan base. I feel like if people fuck with you, they're just gonna fuck with you regardless. Definitely being consistent. People look for consistency. Obviously, if you like someone, you want to keep seeing their content, and if they just like fall off, then you're either gonna forget about them or lose that attachment you have to them. Posting consistently on Instagram, posting stories to connect with your audience. So I connect with you guys all the time. I try to ask you guys questions. I try to post what I'm doing so you guys can kind of keep up with my life a little bit. Posting on Instagram, posting your outfit. I'm trying to get into TikTok. I don't know why I find it so hard to make TikTok content. I've been doing YouTube for years, and TikTok literally takes 2 seconds and I just can't get into it. But I'm trying to get on TikTok and make TikToks for you guys, and maybe do like outfit videos on there or something like that. And YouTube, of course, I rarely ever miss a video unless something really important comes up or something happens. I post every single Sunday, and I have been for the past 3 years. So yeah, consistency I think is definitely key, and being yourself and connecting with your audience, being down to earth. Okay, how many siblings do I have? I have an older sister who is my roommate. She lives in the room right next to me, and her name is Kim. I call her Mita, that's like her childhood nickname, and she's 26. I'm the middle child. Then I have my younger brother, who you guys have probably seen on this channel before. He lives still back at home with my mom, and he is 21, and his name is Kenny. Favorite movie? I love Mean Girls. I've seen that movie like 5,000 times, and I know all the words by heart. It's such a like good vibe movie. I love the outfits in that movie as well. I recently saw Jawbreaker. I like that movie. The Heathers is a pretty crazy movie. Like I feel like I really like 80s and 90s kind of nostalgic movies, or like the classic movies or throwback movies. Oh, ATL. I like that movie a lot too. I watch that a lot. Do you ever miss your family back home? They're not that far from me, honestly. They're about like an hour drive away, so I get to see them like every so often. We still talk every day. Someone said, when you were a senior, did you know what you wanted to do after high school? Hell no, I had no idea. So I started going to community college. I went to community college for 3 years, just trying to figure out what to do with my life and my life path. I originally was going into a medical field, so that's kind of how I ended up being like a home health aide and everything. I wanted to be a nutritionist, so I thought I wanted a career in that, but then it turns out it's very boring to me. It doesn't really appeal to me. I know it would be a great job, it's just not for me. After 3 years, I graduated, took a year off, and then I started applying to FIT. I at first got denied, I got rejected, and then I reapplied for the business program, and then they finally accepted me. So it was a long road for me to get to where I am. That's why I'm 23 and I'm only a sophomore in college. I'm always the grandma in the group. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a while for you to find your path, but don't stop trying. Like, you have to actively look for what you love in life and then pursue it. Like, it's not just gonna like fall in your lap. Like, you guys have to actually like explore different things and see what you like and see what you don't like. And really, I was able to find this through my YouTube channel. I learned so much about myself through doing YouTube, and with you guys. Like, you guys showed me like I really have a future in this fashion shit. So that's why I'm going to a fashion college now. So it's really crazy how things work. If I didn't pursue my YouTube career, I would probably be in a job that I hate right now. So yeah, definitely don't give up. Try to find what you love, try to find your passion in life. Don't worry if you take longer than everybody else. I definitely did. I'm 23 and I'm not going to graduate until I'm 25, but I don't think that's a problem. I think that's fine. I don't mind. I'm not really ready to be in the workforce right now. I'm kind of just vibing. Do you have any insecurities? I actually love this question because I have so many insecurities and I would love to share them with you guys. I'm on YouTube and people think I have so much confidence. I don't care. I must just love myself, and like it's really the opposite. Like seeing yourself publicly all the time, like you grow so many insecurities. Things I'm insecure about are mainly my body. I have a lot of body dysmorphia and I've had it for so long. I've had it basically my whole life. Growing up, I lived in a very traditional Colombian household where that was always the main topic of discussion was, you're too fat, you're too skinny, you need to eat more, you ate too much, you can't eat desserts, you can't, you know, and that was always a topic of discussion when I was growing up. So it's kind of just been embedded in my head. I hate my stomach fat. Like I just really always wanted like a really flat stomach. As I grew up and became an adult, like I feel like it matters less. Like if you're wearing a cute outfit and your belly's showing a little bit, as long as you rocking the shit out of your outfit, no one's gonna care that your belly is popping. Okay, you have to own it basically. Oh yeah, my stomach, I have stomach fat and I have muffin tops, and what else? Okay, it's my body. I like to eat. I don't eat junk food and I don't eat fast food, but food, a homemade plate, bitch, I'ma eat. Okay, I'm not gonna starve myself just to be a skinny mini. Like at the end of the day, people is gonna rock with you for who you are, not how flat your stomach is, you know what I mean? So yeah guys, that's just a little bit about me. I hope I was able to answer a lot of your questions. Maybe next time I'll make it like a mukbang and then I'll like eat food while I answer questions. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. I love you guys so much and I will catch y'all in the next one.